Hey everyone, welcome back. We've wrapped up another week here, the end of the week here at High Octane Cards. As you see, we're getting ready to do a quick morning video here. We're going to review the 1995 Maxx Chase the Champion set. I don't believe I've done that review yet, but I did have a few cards here I want to show you. My friend Ken, there's a couple waves of cards here that has been given me. He didn't have a chance to show you guys those, but he knows that I'm working on some score sets, so he also buys those repack boxes. When he comes across some score cards, he just drops them off at me, and so we start off with Roger Clemens there. Very nice card. Don't think I know Roger's not in the Hall of Fame. I think he'll eventually get there. I think a lot of those PED era guys will get there, so we got a lot of 88 score here. I think this is going to be a fun set to put together, and I can never remember if it's Phil Niekro or Joe Niekro who's in the Hall of Fame. But Tom Candiotti, Dave Smith, Darren Fletcher, rookie card from 1990. Now see that one, I don't like the way that that's oriented. It should have been done a little bit differently, but nonetheless. Of course, I think I still have one more box of 90 score to open. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll get to that eventually. And of course, a lot of these guys, I'm not even going to go Mike Scioscia. A lot of these guys, I'm not going to go on the pronunciation train because that one will go flying right off the tracks. Derek Bell, we can do that. Bill Kruger, Drew Hall, I can handle those names. Don't know a lot about these guys. Of course, these guys would have been right about that era when I was just getting into sports card collecting, so some of them I'm familiar with more than others. We got some more 1990 score here. Dwight Smith, 88 score. Jeff Sellers. You can kind of see the different designs that score used during the early 90s. I liked them. They were simple. They were clean. They were, they weren't over the top like, let's say, 1990 Donruss was, or maybe even to a lesser degree 1990 Topps. They're just very clean cards like the 90 scores here. I like the backs of them. I like that you got their full career and then a nice headshot of them on the back and then their vitals. But once again, Ken, I thank you for those. I got to get those separated out into the little groups that I need to put them in. And now off to what we all came here for this morning, the 1995 Maxx Chase the Champion set. These were randomly inserted into various packs. I think it was either 1 in 24 seeding or maybe even a 1 in 48, somewhere in that neighborhood, of the different Maxx products in 1995, whether it was the namesake set Maxx or it could have been the Premier Plus set. It could have been, trying to think what other ones that they had. Maybe Medallion was one of the sets in 95. I think there was a couple more sets in 95 that they had, but these were randomly inserted. And of course, it has the silver facsimile signature, and there'll be 10 different pictures here chronicling Dale's 1994 record-tying 7th Winston Cup championship season. So the backs of them just kind of give you a little bit of information. There you see it's numbered 1 of 10 with the Maxx logo. This was before Upper Deck bought them out, of course. That would have been 1997. So this was just a couple years before Maxx declared their bankruptcy. And these are really nice cards. I really like them. They're I don't want to say a premium card stock. They're a little bit thicker than maybe a traditional cardboard, what you'd consider a traditional sports card, but they have just a little bit of gloss to them, not a whole lot. There you see Dale, I believe this after he won Talladega in the spring, because that is the Winston 500 trophy there, it looks like. So let's flip that over, see what that says. Yep, third victory 94, Winston 500. And sadly enough, that race was run on the same day that Formula One legend Ayrton Senna was killed in Imola, Italy. That was a very tragic weekend that year. Of course, Roland Ratzenberger had died in practice, so it was a double fatality weekend for Formula One. And then that NASCAR race had a couple of multi-car crashes and a pretty exciting finish. Here you see Dale by his car. I'm not sure what track it is. Obviously, you can't see a background there. Still a nice pose. This is always an iconic look. Just Dale, it looks like he's at Darlington, but I couldn't say for sure. More than likely Darlington, or it could be Martinsville. It's hard to say. I'm not sure, but I really like that picture. Here you have, this was when Dale won the race at Rockingham, the fall race, the AC Delco 500. And then he also wrapped up and clinched the 7th championship of his career, all in the same day. This was also a career day for Rick Mast as he came home second place, the best finish of his Cup Series career. This was a typical interview session for Dale Earnhardt with the media and other folks around him, trying to just get a piece of his time, maybe a quick question or a smile for the camera. There you see he's got that Earnhardt grin going on. There's a nice look at the Intimidator. He always wore that full face helmet. And I believe this image was probably used, maybe not this exact one, but this similar image was used throughout the year on other card sets. Then we have the championship trophy. There you see Richard Childress, Dale Earnhardt, Teresa, Andy Petrie, and some of the other RCR guys. Looks like a NASCAR official there to the far right in the white shirt. And then our final card of the set, card number 10, is Dale in New York City. Of course, at the time, the Winston Cup, then Winston Cup, and later Nextel and Sprint, for quite a while, their awards banquet was held at the Waldorf Astoria in downtown Manhattan. And they always had one of the the series show cars there. And, of course, you see Dale in his championship jacket. And they would do a tour of the city and you know, it was a big thing, and then they moved it to Vegas a few years ago, and last year they moved it to Nashville, and it was going to be in Nashville again this year, but it has been canceled for this year. But this is, I've always enjoyed this set. It took me a while to complete this set, probably maybe 8 or 10 years. It was nowhere near the journey of the VIP Emerald Proof set, but it was still a small journey. It was one that I thoroughly enjoyed doing, and it was one that was, when it was completed, I was very happy. So this set is staying PC, and I'm just going to keep it in the little jewel case there. It makes it easy to display, get out, look at, so on and so forth. So I hope you guys do appreciate this video today, and thanks again, Ken, for the scorecards. And later today, we're going to open up 4 more packs of those Panini Prism from the Hobby Box, because I'm looking forward. I think you guys seen the nice cards that we got last night. We're still looking for hits, so maybe we'll get a couple hits tonight, and look forward to seeing you guys later when I open that. Have a great rest of your Friday, and we will see you later.